Welcome to ASMR True Crime. Today we are delving into a subject that causes discomfort and distress. Please be advised that the content of this video might be distressing to some viewers, but we believe that acknowledge and awareness are vital steps towards making a difference. A village in Lapu-Lapu City, Philippines was peaceful. While Lapu-Lapu City is a highly urbanized city with the Mactan Cebu International Airport considered the second busiest airport in the country, though the village where this crime happened was not really affected by the hectic urban lives. In one Monday morning, a lifeless body was found in the middle of a 2-hectare vacant lot. The female body had a t-shirt on, but half naked without undergarments, and her face was skinned to the bone until half of her skull is exposed. It was a body of a 16-year-old girl named Christine Lee Silawan. It happened just days before her 17th birthday. Christine Lee Silawan was a volunteer church collector for a nearby church called the Sacred Heart Parish, located in Pajak. Christine worked every Sunday, in which the student of the 9th grade would leave her home for church at 4 p.m. to carry out her duties. However, one Sunday she failed to return home by 7 p.m. that night. Christine's mother, Lourdes Silawan, was so worried that she called the Philippine National Police. Christine was part of a church ministry as a church collector. She asked permission from her mother on Sunday that she would go to church, but she was not able to go home ever since. This was when witnesses said Christine was last seen with 3 men. According to an initial investigation, a stab wound found on her neck was possibly the cause of her death. But after an autopsy, it was realized Christine lost half of her skin on her face because of an acid that was poured onto her face. The forensic team suggested that she was still alive when the incident happened, and that was done before the skin was peeled off. Then the forensic found that not only that she was missing the skin on her face, but her tongue, trachea, esophagus, part of her neck, part of her right temporal hair, and her right ear were also missing. The public attorney's office forensic team also confirmed that Christine was raped based on bleeding that was found inside her genitals. While multiple stab wounds were found on her body, including her neck, the forensic team found that Christine was strangled to death using a rope. The police scanned for CCTV footage throughout the location, trying to find out how Christine got there. And soon after, the manhunt began. According to the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Christine was murdered between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. on March 10th, 2019. During the investigation, Christine appeared on CCTV walking with a man on that Sunday evening, and this was the last known footage of her. First, the police came down to a name, Jonas Martel Bueno. He was initially arrested for the murder of a 62-year-old farmer in Idaho City, Cebu, but this time he denied involvement in Christine's death. The police suspected him because of the style of the killing is strikingly similar to that of Christine's. After some more investigation, Jonas was off the hook. He has no direct link to the slaying of Christine Silawan, Police Brigadier General Marcelo Morales said. Later, the police suspected a man identified as John, who was Christine's ex-boyfriend. He became the primary suspect because Christine broke up with him just a few days before her death. The police was looking at jealousy as the possible motive, investigated the conversations the two made on Facebook Messenger. The police was also looking for evidence of the suspect's usage of a fake account to lure the victim into meeting her. And based on those clues, and also because of some suspicious messages that were deleted, John was arrested at his home. But the investigation was made difficult when relatives of John said that he has an alibi. John's mother claimed that his son was playing basketball with his friends and doing household chores on the day of the murder. The suspect's mother added that her son would have been on the run if he had committed the murder. What's more, it was John himself who answered the door when the police came to the family's house with an arrest warrant. And also, John's drug test was negative. But the police was at first certain that John is the killer because according to the National Bureau of Investigations, eyewitness testimony and CCTV footage showed that Christine was walking away from church, followed by John at 6:12 p.m. And this is a contrary to the mother's claim that he was playing basketball. While the case was considered closed on March 19th, the police was still looking for the two remaining suspects. This is because of the eyewitnesses said that 3 people were with Christine that evening. This is in line with what the forensic team said. They concluded that from the damage done to the body, Christine's mother also believes that no single person could have done such a thing. The mother had a grudge because she didn't know about the 2 relationships at all. Christine had not told her about it. As of now, she still can't believe that he was alone in killing Christine. It was then realized that the whole thing was a mixed up simply because Christine had another boyfriend. But unlike John, this boyfriend was a hidden boyfriend. His name is Renato Yenes. It was on April 9th that Yenes was arrested by the police, where he made an extrajudicial confession for killing her, but he entered not guilty plea for the murder a dummy account named CJ Diaz on Facebook to lure Christine out. The two were actively communicating through the popular social media platform for about 4 to 6 months. He said, "I used a dummy Facebook account to lure Christine. We chatted frequently until we became a couple on Facebook. But it was a disappointment for him that drove Renato to murder her. We agreed to meet personally for the first time on March 10th at Sacred Heart Parish in Lapu-Lapu City. We fought on her way. And that's when I killed her," he added. His disappointment stemmed when Christine was displeased when she realized Renato was much older than what she expected. Christine was also angry at Renato for deceiving her using the fake name. Renato was also disappointed when he realized that Christine had a history of sexual intercourse with her ex-boyfriend. Renato said, "I just learned that she already had a boyfriend and I got mad." And he also admitted that he was using drugs at the time. According to the PNP, Renato used scissors to stab Christine over 30 times on different parts of her body. He also used the same scissors to skin her face. The purpose, according to him, is to prevent Christine from being identified. Renato explained that he learned how to flay Christine's face and neck through videos he found on social media platforms, including YouTube and Facebook. On May 24, 2020, Renato allegedly killed himself by hanging. He was found dead inside his infirmary cell of Lapu-Lapu City Jail in Sitio Sul. Christine's mother, Lourdes Silawan, said that she would not sign the affidavit unless her daughter's ex-boyfriend would be included in the complaints. She couldn't agree with the conditions set because the police lacked the evidence against John. What's more, Yanis did not confess to raping to Christine. While bleeding was found inside her vagina, no fresh laceration was found, suggesting that Yanis didn't have sex with Christine. When the case was made public, citizens were shocked by such level of brutality done to a young girl. But because in the Philippines there is no death penalty, the killing has elicited controversy and political debate over the proposed reinstatement of the death penalty as a punishment for heinous crimes. Among other reasons, and to also honor Christine and her family, the authorities asked the public not to look for Christine's name on the internet. But again, the nature of the internet means that it's impossible for citizens to do what they're told. Thank you so much for listening to True Crime Channel in this version of ASMR. I hope you liked it. Please leave your thoughts in the comments.